Jack Kennedy, Imperial Muay Thai gym, and my fight record is 44 fights, 34 wins, 8 losses and 2 draws. I think from like my training and fighting style, I think my biggest attribute would probably be versatility and being able to control my energy. I like to counter or go forward and knee. My first maybe 10 fights, I had about 6 or 7 KOs with punches. So people forget that I can punch because I don't punch anymore because it's Muay Thai and I want to elbow and knee instead. But yeah, versatility, I can do everything, jack of all trades. Obviously everyone says it and it's for a reason, but I want to compete at one championship. I think there's a couple of good fights in that weight category that I'd compete at, probably that 66 welterweight category for me. I'd like to fight like Pong Shui or someone like that. There's a good couple of people, Muay Thai, someone like that. One of them Thais that are at that level. It's a good stable on one championship. But no, I want a world title as well. I've competed for a world title a couple of times and just come short fighting Thais. So I want one of them. Just fighting good people really. There's less and less people in the UK that for me to fight all the time. So foreign opponents, fighting abroad on the big stages is what I want, really. I was getting a taxi one day actually, and I noticed a little card on the dashboard. One of my fighters' dads it was. Do you know Jason O'Hara? It was actually his dad. And I said, oh yeah, where'd you go? And he said, I go training. I said, where'd you go? And he pointed me to Matt Thomas, which was MSA Southport at the time, just around the corner it used to be. Yeah, so just started there and loved it. Started 2 days a week. We're doing like a Tuesday, Thursday, something like that. And then, we'll do the Wednesday as well. And then 4 days a week. And then next thing I was training every day. And it was like, well, what do I do now? And then it was doing interclub. Then it was maybe done like 6, 10 interclubs. I was like, well, what do I do now? And have a fight. I've had one fight, what's next? I'll do C class, B class, and then just here now, you know. I think I started Muay Thai quite late. I was like 19. So I've had to be, you know, I'd not got time to take any breaks or anything. I've got to just go and do it. So when I got to that point, I was like, I've got to fight as much as I can. I've probably had average about 5, 6 fights every year since for about 8 years, you know. So people talk about legacy and stuff. Yeah, obviously you want to do well, you want to win fights, you want to have some stuff to show. When you stop fighting, you want to say, oh yeah, I did this. I had this title, I had that title. I was number 1 at one point. I was this in the world, top 10 in the world. Which, yeah, it's good, but this isn't boxing, it isn't MMA. It's Muay Thai, it's different, you know. Like, when I decided to do this for like full time, I had to quit my job and like look after the gym and do it all full time. I was like, this is the time now where I need to take these kind of fights, you know, where I'm just big opportunities. You're not going to win every fight. It's not the same. You know, you look at all the top, same again, I'll compare it to the top Thais. They've got loads of, when I fought Singdam, he had more losses. He had double the amount of losses that I had fights. You know what I mean? It's different. You've got to take opportunities, win, loss, doesn't matter.